Hello, this is James Ferrell with the Ferrell, Maritime, and Mesothelioma Law Group. I want to talk to you a little bit today about maintenance and cure. Now, maintenance and cure is a remedy owed to seamen, and I have another video that talks about seaman status a little bit. But put simply, if you're operating or working on a vessel in navigable waters and you spend more than 30% of your time on that vessel, there's a good chance that you're going to have seaman status. And that's important, and that's an initial determination that will have to be made. Now, if you are in fact a seaman, your employer owes you a non-delegable duty to provide you a safe place to work. If you're injured on the vessel, you are entitled to what's called maintenance and cure. And this remedy has been around a long time, and it's been issued to protect seamen who are injured on their vessel. And again, only your employer owes you this duty of maintenance and cure. Maintenance and cure is different than filing a claim under the Jones Act or a seaworthiness claim where there has to be some fault on the part of your employer. You are owed maintenance and cure if you are injured or become sick on the vessel, whether or not your employer did anything wrong. It's something that you're automatically entitled to. I want to talk to you a little bit about maintenance, and then I'm going to talk to you a little about cure. Maintenance is simply the money that you receive for your time on the vessel in terms of at the time you're on the vessel. If you're on the vessel, your employer is paying for your housing in terms of your room on the ship. They're paying for your food, and they should be paying for any medical care that you need while you're on the vessel. If you're injured while on the vessel and you have to leave the vessel, your employer continues to owe you maintenance and cure. And the maintenance part of that will be the cost of your housing, your house payment or your rent payment, taxes, food, and other necessities you need to live. And that's because you're not on the vessel, they still owe you that duty. Now, the other part of the maintenance is the cure part. Now, cure is medical treatment. And the important thing about medical treatment is you're entitled to make your own medical decisions. And what that simply means, if you're injured on a vessel, you get to pick your own doctors. You get to pick your own therapist. So you get to direct your own medical treatment. Your employer can't say, I want you to see this doctor because he's friends with the company. So you get to make your own decisions. And your employer is responsible for paying for your medical treatment as it's related to any injury you may have received on the vessel. Now, what happens in the maintenance and cure context, there's a concept called maximum medical improvement. And you're entitled to maintenance and cure until you reach, it's called MMI, is the way everyone refers to it. It's called maximum medical improvement. So there's frequently a fight between the employer and the employee where the employer doesn't want to keep paying maintenance and cure, and they say, hey, wait a minute, this guy has reached maximum medical improvement. In many cases, the client has not really reached maximum medical improvement, so there can be a fight over whether this is done. But the important thing to remember, again, is that the employer is responsible for all maintenance and cure until its maximum medical improvement is reached. Now, in some cases, and this is very sad, an employer will intentionally or unintentionally fail to pay a seaman maintenance and cure. So if the seaman is entitled to maintenance and cure and it's not paid, then something called punitive damages comes into play. And in that case, punitive damages just means punitive damages or extra damages not related to the maintenance and cure assigned to punish the employer for failing to properly issue and pay maintenance and cure. So if you believe you're a seaman and you became injured on a vessel, it's important to consult an experienced maritime lawyer to make a determination of your seaman status and help determine whether you're owed maintenance and cure. This is James Ferrell with the Ferrell, Maritime, and Mesothelioma Law Group.